What's going on, guys? Today we're back inside of Infinity Kingdom and I want to talk to you guys about Immortals, because when you first download the game, me and many of you just don't know what Immortals you should be focusing on, which ones you should be trying to get, and which ones you should be spending all of your upgrade points on. But today I'm going to teach you guys how to know which ones are important, a good way that you can kind of take a sneak peek inside. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo and welcome back to the channel, where today I am upgrading to castle level 15. I always like giving you guys my progress because I am grinding this game as well as many others every single day. And part of what I'm going to do here is not only give you guides and stuff like that for Infinity Kingdom, but really just play and enjoy the game with you guys as well. This is something that I did when I was inside of Rise of Kingdoms, and I want to do it here as well because everything doesn't have to be so serious. We can also just kick back and have some fun together. But today we're going to be talking about Immortals, and as you can see from my last video, we did a bunch of openings and we got a bunch more Immortals, but none of them have I spent any time upgrading except for my primary march. Now, if we take a look, my primary march consists of Merlin. I like Helen of Troy. We're going with Bryn, and we use Lancelot. Now, the reason that I'm using all of these are they are all water elements, and I'm obviously using the water dragon as well. With when I come over here, you'll see my water dragon is now upgrading to level 13. Can we domesticate him right now? No domesticating happening now either. And you know, I just realized that you could see the progression on the bottom of the screen. If you just click on the bottom, it shows you what they'll look like as they progress. And I think it's pretty cool because I want my dragon to look like that. We will get there eventually. But the question is today, how do you find out which Immortals are worth investing in long term? Because whether you're spending in the game or whether if you're free to play inside of the game, you want to know the best way to spend your time or to spend your money. So before we get into any of that though, guys, make sure you sub the channel and ring the bell for regular Infinity Kingdom videos. What I'm doing on the channel is putting a Clash of Clans video every single day, and then in the afternoons I'm putting out either a State of Survival or an Infinity Kingdom video. If you guys enjoy the Infinity Kingdom videos, you need to let me know down below, because then I'll start making more of them. Right now I'm bringing you guys 3 per week. But Immortals, back on topic. What you need to do to find out which Immortals are being the most dominant in the game right now are head on over to the arena, because inside of the arena, instead of doing your arena challenges, you can go to the rankings on the right hand side. And when you go to the rankings, you will see who are some of the best placing people, the best people inside of the arena. And as you can see, we have a lot of people from the Shadow Syndicate Alliance, which is my alliance. Much love to everyone that we're showing here on the leaderboard today, whether from my alliance or not. But they are seeing success for multiple reasons. One reason is because they have upgraded more than others. The other reason is they have skill in the game, and another reason could be the Immortals that they're choosing to use. So as you can see on the right hand side, you have that horse. It looks like a chess piece. When you click on that, you could actually see the player and the units that they're using. So as we see in the number 1 spot, we have Jojo. Jojo is using the Earth Dragon, level 25, not messing around at all. Maxed, I think 6 is max for all the skills. Domesticated to death right here. I mean, powerful Earth Dragon. But those aren't the Immortals. The Immortals are as follows. He has all epics, all of them upgraded to level 40. Look at the power that we're having here. Look at the skills. Everything is basically maxed out. But you can also check out not only the Immortal, but you could check out what skills they're using as well, because you have a bunch of choices of skills. So as you can see, Zenobia is being used right here, but the energy skill, the Empress Favor, is being used. We also have the Fire Nova, Toxin Nova, and the Fighting Master. So if I were someone that was saying, okay, I'm looking to figure out what my march should look like, what my primary march should look like, if you want to go with Earth, this would be a good option. Let's see who else he has in here. Notice they are all going to be Earth. He is not mixing together different elemental type Immortals. He's keeping them all the same. So right now, Cleopatra coming in with the Entangling Snakes, utilizing Rage, going with Concentration, and finally Chase. I like this. We're basically spying on the people that are doing really good. It's not really spying because it's available for all of us. You can go inside of the game and do the exact same thing. Then we're going to come on over here. Another Earth one, Alexander the Great. Again, all of these, actually, the skills here are 8887, so it looks like 6666 is not max. We have Eternal Conquest coming in with Adrenaline Rush, Combo, and Cleave. Now today I'm not going into depth of what all of these skills are, why they're good, why they're not. I'm still learning all this myself, but I definitely will be doing that in the future. But finally we have Charles the Great, another Earth Immortal, and the skills being used are the Terra Shield, we have the Berserk, the Magical Shield, and the Rage Blessing. But there are more, because we're not just going to be featuring JoJo, because maybe you don't like Earth. For me, I'm going with water. As someone that's a light spender, so far inside of the game, I've only spent $5 on the extra builder and a couple of resources, but lucky for me, I'm in a very active alliance, so I get a lot of gifts as well. Side note, that's a great tip for you guys. If you want to get a lot of stuff, you can get inside of a guild that's a big spending guild and you get a lot of rewards. So let's look at now High Voltage out of Shadow Syndicate. We're going to take a look and sneak into what he's using now. It looks like we have another, actually no, it looks like we have a water layout here coming in with my dragon and less high of a level. So we have 5/5 Hive, a level 26 water dragon. I like that. Now coming in with Earth, Zenobia. Again, we saw Zenobia before. We're seeing her again, this time around using the Empress Favor, the Fire Nova, Toxin Nova, and the Adrenaline Rush. Moving on, now he is actually mixing up the Immortals, not using all of the same, because right here, Merlin, who's one that I'm currently working on, he's my main epic, he's a water. And the one that we just saw was an Earth. So maybe mixing is not the worst thing. I've been told to go all the same, but maybe that's not right. Or maybe that's not actually a rule. Or maybe you can mix them when you get to this level and still see so much success. And coming in with Merlin, we have Prophecy, Rage, Concentration, and Chase. Now we're seeing Chase and Rage quite a bit, if I notice. And now we're going to be coming on in here with another water. We have Ramesses, and Ramesses skills, Divine Judgment. We have Anger, we have Combo again, and we have Cleave. Last one is going to be Attila the Hun. So really this is a water loadout with only one Earth Immortal inside of it. And Attila is rocking the Wild Corrosion, Water Blessing, Fighting Master, and Life Link. I'm telling you, you could learn so much, because you could equip so many different skills inside of your Immortals. There's so much customization available that you really can play with how this all works together and how they all synergize together. But let's look at the number 3 spot, which is Andromeda. And Andromeda is coming in with what looks so far to be another Water March. And look, not everyone is maxed on this one, so it shows that you don't need to be completely maxed to be on the top of the charts. Water Dragon yet again. And now remember, when you start the game, you start out with the Water Dragon. That's the first thing that you get. And a lot of people are going to invest in that dragon first. I know that I had the Water Dragon for my first 2 days before I unlocked another dragon. So yeah, all I'm saying is a lot of people are going to rock that Water Dragon. So we have Merlin again with Prophecy. We have Concentration, and we have Toxic Nova. 4th skill, not yet unlocked. Moving on, we have Yoshisun. Water again, and the skills are the Sky Feather. We have Combo, Anger, and Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush, another one that's been fairly popular today. Let's get on out of here, and we have, this is who I want, Herald the Third, a water. Basically, he's going to be one of your frontline guys, and this is going to be Glacier Incursion. We have Defense Blessing, and the 3rd, not the 4th, not unlocked yet, Chaotic Blade. And we're gonna go in right here, and Ramesses, we have Divine Judgment, Physical Shield, and Garrote. Now, notice the person, JoJo in the 1st position and Andromeda in the 3rd position, all went with one particular element. So we have JoJo with the Earth, we have Andromeda with the water, and we have High Voltage with primarily water with 1 Earth in there. Now let's check out our 4th place, the person in the 4th position, Gibbles and Bits. We have again out of Shadow Syndicate. Would you look at that? Now, coming here, we have the water dragon. We're seeing Zenobia again being used so much, and we have Empress Favor, we have support, and we have Grace. Next, we have again Merlin Water. Merlin here is rocking Prophecy, rocking the Meteor. We have Concentration and Toxic Nova. Herald, the guy I'm trying to grab, Glacier Insertion, Hold Fast, and Defense Blessing. And finally, we have Ramesis, yes, I said it correctly, Divine Judgment, Chaotic Blade, and Combo. Now, what I want to do is, first of all, give a big shout out to Shadow Syndicate and the whole Syndicate family, because really doing great things inside the server. But I want to check out someone outside of our alliance. So who do we have here? We have VK out of Vikings, because you know what? Sometimes when you're in the family together, you have conversations, you're on Discord, and you are building things similar to one another. So let's check out someone that's in a different alliance, a different family, and see what they're rocking. So we have Minato out of the Vikings, and coming in with the water dragon. I'm not going to go through all the skills. I'm going to kind of speed jump through, but still coming in with the Merlin, rocking the Zenobia, coming in with the Ramesis, and the Attila the Hun. Notice, guys, we're seeing a lot of the same Immortals being used. Most of them have been water. Now we have Aquino out of TSP. What are they rocking? Water. Okay, very, very similar stuff. So this is everything that we've seen. We've gotten right here Zenobia, we have Merlin, we have Herald, and we have Attila the Hun. One more that I'm going to look at, and let's look at Big Boom out of Vikings. Again, water, but there's one different immortal that we really haven't seen as much, and that's Yoshishun coming on in right here. So now, when I go over to my army, to my immortals, and I say, okay, I'm investing in Merlin, who's going to be a long-term investment from what I just saw from those leaderboards, from what people are using. Merlin is one that's in a lot of them, but notice Merlin is my only epic right now, and this is mostly because I am a free-to-play player right now, or a light spender, a very light spender. But we need to start unlocking some more of these and start summoning them. Notice I am trying to get Herald because he's water and will go with my water march really well. But we've learned a lot, that there's a lot of other good ones. We learned today that Ramesis is used quite a bit. We learned that Attila has been used quite a bit as well. So I need to just figure out what my primary march is going to be. And as I'm building it right now, it looks like it's going to be water. So now it's time to grind a little bit, because inside of the game, it's about a grind, and that's part of the fun. Now, if we come on over to the calendar, we have, well, first of all, we have an event going on right now, Armed Troops, where you can get rewards for training troops. Pretty simple stuff, right? The problem was my training grounds was full. So I actually needed to dismiss some of my troops. So if I go to troops right here, I had to dismiss some of them by clicking that here and then sliding over how many troops I wanted to get rid of. When you dismiss troops, you receive resources back, but it gives you the space to train more troops. So I dismissed a bunch of troops so I can get more training, so I can collect the free rewards that are going to be available from the Armed Troops section. Because remember, inside of Infinity Kingdom, you can't just train unlimited amounts of troops. There is a limit and there's an end to how many you can actually train. But there's something else that we need to remember to do every day, and that is your daily stuff. Now, the day has just begun for me. I did grind a bit last night, which is when this started. But there's something that I like to do, defeating gnomes, right? Gnomes are fun to go after. You get rewards for going after them, and we need to just go after some gnomes. So I'm right here next to Pegasus and Grey Wolf. Shout out to those guys for sticking around me here. We got the waterfront view. I'm loving it. But I want to go and go after some gnomes, because you don't want to let these slide. So let's do this. And I used to do this in other games as well. Just do a little bit of farming. So we're going to search for them. We got them right here. We're going to attack with our primary march, and we are going to attack. Now, I may even use one of my other marches as well, because I don't typically do that, but we'll go with a level 3. We're going to search for them. We have them right here. We'll attack, and this is my raid that's available. Notice it's very light, but this will help upgrade my troops as well, which will be nice. And we're just going to do this 10 times, and that's all we got to get done here, is a whole bunch of these so that we can get those rewards for the day. Remember, you do take injured and dead troops when you do this. refill, go attack. They're on the march. We're gonna go back over here, back to here, search a level 3, and we're gonna attack those, refill, attack. And it's pretty easy to do this kind of thing. It's nice that these gnomes, they spawn really close to your city as well, or to your castle. So I'm gonna go there, and I want the rogues. Let's go with a level 10 rogue. And I like to mix this up because you get different rewards from different gnomes that you attack. And I have notes right here. When you go after the tyrants, you're gonna get helmets and weapons. When you go after the rogues, you're gonna drop accessories and weapons. And when you go after the pecan, you're gonna drop armor and weapons. So you do get different things from each of them that you're actually looking for. So we have a search right here. We're gonna attack, we're gonna refill, and we're gonna go in on the attack. I'm gonna actually with the Trints, we're gonna try and upgrade, or no, we're gonna try and see if I can get them with a level 4 refill. It looks like we're gonna be able to do that. And I'm not using any of my buffs, and I should be. So let me explain that really quickly as well. Because yeah, we talked about Immortals, which ones we should be checking out and which ones we should be looking forward to, but you never know when you're gonna get tips throughout the video. So that's why it's cool that you stick around. And my camera is making me really red today. And it's not the lights in the background. Weird stuff. Sorry about that. But let's go. We're gonna go and we're gonna search. We're gonna go here again for level 10. Boom. We're gonna attack, refill, and what do we have here? We have Immortals gain 100 bonus. Yes. Let's 6-hour cooldown can store up to 4. Let's use that right now. Boom. Attack. Now I'm gonna get the extra bonus from Immortals. Now I have a question for myself here, and that is, if I do it with a separate march, will I still have that buff? It looks like that buff is still, I think it's still going. Yep, it is still going, so I don't need to continuously use it over and over. I think I did that wrong on my live stream before. So now I'm gonna get the enhanced buff, which is gonna be giving me that extra XP, so that some of these Immortals that I'm using, I could just continuously upgrade them and you know, progress them through the game, because, you know, these games, they're about progression. Attacking here, I could probably start attacking higher level gnomes as well. Let's go and see if I can get a level 5 with that second march. Let's see if it'll, yeah, it looks like we're gonna be able to get that done, and that's gonna be sweet as well. And pretty soon, maybe after these, I'm gonna be able to grab that reward, which will be nice. But remember, we are taking injured and dead, so we need to go back to our hospital and make sure that we're cleaning that up. And we did just get the reward. So this right over here, defeat 10 gnome units on the map. We're gonna claim that. It's gonna unlock another chest. Remember, you want to get to that 100 chest every day so you can get the rewards that are going to be had over there. I love getting that free Philosopher's Stone. It's gonna be giving you basically new Immortals on the regular basis. So after I go after those gnomes, we're coming on over here. We're going to our hospital. And remember, we did take dead as well, and we're gonna heal. Now, no alliance help for healing. You can't get help from your alliance. You can only speed it up yourself. So as of right now, I think we're out. I think we're done. We have 3 hours left on the castle. We're not using speed ups on it because there's no speed up event, but we are going to be at castle level 15 today. And that's going to be exciting. So in the next video, who knows, maybe we'll even be up to 60 at that point in time. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Make sure you sound off down below. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a Discord server, which has over 7,000 people in there, all talking about mobile games. And we have a special section for Infinity Kingdom. I would love it if you guys came through, asked me questions, gave me information, told me things that you want to see in future videos. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be gravy. I'm going to be linking that as the pinned comment down below for you guys to come on through. But we're out of here for today. I hope you enjoyed today's Infinity Kingdom video. Show that support, family. Have a great day and be good.